Typically, the first thought that comes to mind when you think of the Amish is the horse and buggy clopping down the road, and with a buggy full of an Amish family, or it could be just a couple people riding on a beautiful day, sometimes on a cold day. Or you might recognize that their clothes are different. They all tend to dress the same, and a lot of their clothes are the same colors, same style. Usually Amish families live in rural areas. A lot of them are farmers, whether they farm for the community or just farm for themselves as a family and then hold other jobs. They also are notorious for avoiding technology. Some technology has been adopted into the Amish community. It really depends on which sect that they're in. Their goal in avoiding technology is so they strive to not allow world culture to influence their own lifestyle and community. So we know, some of them use phones, some of them don't, some use solar power, some don't. But what about flying in an airplane? Are the Amish allowed to fly in an airplane? Now, as I just mentioned, that traditionally they do have a very simple way of life, and that it does include avoiding certain modern technologies. However, their beliefs and their practices can vary among all the different groups across the different states. There's just a lot of variety, and even sometimes amongst different members. Generally, the Amish are cautious about adopting technology, but sometimes they find that it's worthy for them to do it, and maybe they need to be able to work and to try to be a part of the world while they're being not a part of it, if that makes sense. They stay away from it because they don't want to be tempted and they don't want to compromise the values. So they feel like the less that they are involved in our culture, the less tempted that they will be. So many Amish communities, they do avoid using cars and airplanes for everyday travel. However, it isn't a strict rule universally prohibiting Amish individuals from flying on planes. There isn't one big rule that says no Amish people can do this. Some groups will permit air travel, maybe just for specific purposes, such as a business or medical needs, or maybe they're flying to another country, and that's the only way to get there. Others prohibit it 100%. It's just important to note that all these practices can vary among the different groups, and decisions about using modern conveniences like airplanes may be made at the community or individual level. Some Amish individuals may choose not to fly, while others in that same group may choose that they want to fly. It's not against their group. It really comes down to the community's interpretation of their religious beliefs. So to answer the question, yes, some Amish will fly airplanes.